Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
Signore e signori, benvenuti all'incontro di oggi tra...
The pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, it's hard not to be impressed with Achraf Hakimi, who has proven himself in many of the top leagues at such a young age, Peter. He's tactically very astute, he's versatile anywhere on that right flank, and you see him make overlap after overlap, and he loves to stretch defences.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Guti. He's got a side of goal. It's their first effort on goal.
Fabian Ruiz knew immediately he didn't catch that to his liking, and his face was a picture of dissatisfaction.
Milan with the corner, they're first. And he gets rid in a hurry. Davids. Over to the other side. Nunez. Davids. Now Fabian Ruiz. Haaland! Marvellous goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. That's good pressure, closed him down quickly. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Guti. Messi. In comes the cross. Well, some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. Hakimi. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Milan are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Well, that has not gone well. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Messi. Messi carries the ball down the right.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. He's played it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Hakimi. And here's Nunez. Guti. And he's had a hit. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Guti really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Upamecano makes the interception. Hakimi. Darwin. Hakimi. Oh, super find. Guti. He's picked his way through. Nunez. No way through, so back it comes. And here's Haaland! That's a half-decent try. It's their second corner of the game. Le Havre have the chance to go the other way. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Guti. Now Fabian Ruiz. Guti. And it's Guti. And now the breakaway. Stood up well to him there. Darwin. Hakimi. And here's Haaland! And again the keeper stands strong. Milan have their third corner. Tries a shot! And it's in! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe! Upamecano at his razor-sharp best there.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
He's cut it out. Guti. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Milan are heading into the break very happy with how it's gone so far. Here we go again then. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's shifting through the... Hits one! Yes! And they are pulling clear here.
Milan clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
And yes, it's him again. Three-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Oh, he's burst through. Haaland! And he hits the net. And with that, he takes home the match ball.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
It's become a case of men against boys.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Oh, that's well spotted. Balotore. Nice interception, well timed. And it's going to be another one. And now a sudden chance to counter.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, he helps himself to a treble, Peter, and then they switch on. It's a bit late now.
He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Can he spark a counter here? Davids goes on a run down the left wing. Over to the left.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And they're on him in a flash. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, important interception.
Attenzione, un cambio.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, I think his job here, Peter, is going to be to reinvigorate that attack. Just change the rhythm up front.
And now they can spring out of defence. He's found a way through. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And it's Ayew. Oh, he'll be annoyed with himself for not getting there. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Davids. Just eases him off the ball. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Davids. Oh, that's a key interception. That is good alertness. And they can counter here. Balotore. Just a quarter of an hour to play. And they win it back again. It's an inviting looking ball, that. He is through here. Guti. That's a good ball out wide. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Good ball over the top. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Balotore. Ayew. Davids, too strong for his opponent there. Fabian Ruiz. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That's good running with the ball. Oh, that should get the job done. Fabian Ruiz. He's having a go! Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Oh, what a climb!
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Milan can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Messi. Lasciano il campo per...
And that will be the final act. Milan can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. Haaland, hat-trick scorer, massive game from him today. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.